What does it take to build a successful construction business? Where would you start on that one?
Well, let's define success, number one. Because what might be great for one guy is not necessarily where another guy wants to roll with this. I think a great example of that is we have a very successful contractor. You just had an interview last week with Dan Parrish, and huge business, successful, huge projects, trim carpenter, right? I mean, that's what they got. That's what they do.
Yep.
And then I've got another friend, trim carpenter as well. He's a one-man show, just crushes it, does an amazing job, but he doesn't have any ambitions to scale beyond himself.
Yeah.
He loves it that way. He gets in, get out, makes great money doing it. If he wants to take a month off, he doesn't have to keep any employees busy. He doesn't have a complex business outside of just doing great work. His reputation's fantastic. And so success, I think both these guys are successful.
Right.
But it looks different.
Totally. And I think like talking to Dan Parrish, and if you guys haven't listened to that one yet, he's a CEO and owner of Millworks by Design out in California. And he does incredible work, but he has a team of over 100 employees. He's got 68 carpenters on staff that work for him. But when you talk to him, he said, hey, I always wanted to be CEO. Like I wanted to run a big company from the beginning. Mm-hmm. And so I think it's important for him, like if that's what's in your head and heart to do, go do it. But if you're Chris, he would be miserable doing what Dan is doing, and Dan would be miserable doing what Chris is doing.
Yeah.
And so I think it's a great point. Take some time to think, what is my definition of success? Mm-hmm. And I would also say, be comfortable and okay if your definition is different than everybody else's.
That's so true.
Because often, they say comparison is the thief of joy. Well, if I let someone else define success for me, I might climb that ladder and realize I'm leaned up against the wrong wall.